Hey guys, good morning. If you're watching this video, I'm Ariante. Welcome to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you are here. Today's video, I wanted to talk with you guys about faithfulness. So we're going to go into faithfulness, and of course at the end, as usual, I will do my journal prompt and also read my journal entry for you guys so that you can have your time of journaling once we're complete. But faithfulness. So I wanted to make a video about faithfulness because we talk about faithfulness a lot in relationships, you know, like people cheating on each other and things like that, and how we want somebody that's going to be faithful to us. And so I wanted to make a video because I wanted to ask, are we faithful to ourselves? And I got a comment from somebody that had spoke about how I focus on self because I'm hurt. And the truth is I don't focus on self because I'm hurt. I focus on self because we experience our whole life through self. And the only way I can put myself in capable hands of carrying me is if I know what it's like to be carried by myself first, or else I wouldn't know what it looks like to be loved properly. If I don't love myself properly, I'm not going to know what it looks like for somebody else to love me properly. So before I can ask for someone to love me properly, I need to love myself properly. And before I can love someone properly, I need to make sure that I'm carrying myself so I'm not putting undue abusive weight on that person who I choose to share my life with. So just a little bit on self, but let's go into it. Are you faithful to self? So what is faithfulness? Faithfulness is a firm attachment or firm purpose that you have to a thing, or in this case, yourself. And so when I ask, are you faithful to yourself? Are you treating yourself the way you want others to treat you? Are you putting other people above yourself? Or are you putting your neglect towards yourself? Or are you faithful to yourself in the way that you know that you have a purpose and you're meeting those goals towards that purpose every day? And so there's this thing that I had heard, and I want to say it was Les Brown, and it was really good. He said, if you were going to make an appointment with someone and every day they came up with an excuse why they would cancel or they didn't have time, would you want to still give yourself to that person? Would you want to still make appointments with that person if every time you went to make an appointment with them, they canceled on you or stood you up? And the answer for all of us would honestly be no. We don't want somebody to carry us with that little regard. And so the next thing he asked was, why do you do it to yourself then? Why do you make appointments with yourself and then not show up? Why do you make agreements with yourself and then not show up? Why do you want yourself to be cared for, but you're not going to care for yourself? You're expecting other people to do it for you, but you're not doing it for yourself first. You're not carrying yourself with purpose. You don't have a healthy attachment to you. So when we're working on being faithful to ourselves, it means that we are attached to ourselves in a healthy way, to where we put ourselves on a healthy pedestal in our life. We are putting ourselves in a place that we are keeping appointments with ourselves. We are being to ourselves everything we want another person to be to us. We're practicing faithfulness first. So to be faithful to me, when I make appointments, I'm showing up for them with me. When I need to care for myself in a way, I'm making sure that I do that first before I give it to anybody else. When people are asking of too much of me, I don't choose them above me. I choose myself first and say, I would love to help you with that, but first I got to give this to me first. I am choosing me first. I am not expecting other people to choose me before I choose myself. I am choosing myself, so I in turn choose other people in healthy ways. But first, I am faithful to Ariante. Everything that I need for myself to grow, every way that I need to love and nurture myself, I am making sure that I carry myself with that responsibility. I know the purpose that I have for my life. I feel like there is purpose for my life. So in every way I know I need to grow in my purpose, I am scheduling appointments and I am making those appointments every time. I am not standing myself up. I am not getting weak. I am not making excuses. I am carrying myself with the utmost faithfulness that I, Ariante, have the responsibility to Ariante first, to love myself and be faithful to my needs and wants and my purpose and my attachment to myself. And then, only then will I attract someone that has the same faithfulness to me. So I wanted to ask you, are you faithful with yourself? Are we practicing a faithful relationship with us in everything we do. If we have goals, are we sticking to those goals? Are we making plans and staying with them? Are we committing ourselves to ourselves? Are we committing ourselves to our dreams and goals and aspirations? And what is commitment? Commitment is sticking to something long after the mood you decided to do it in has left. So I am going to commit myself to everything that I am, everything I know I am, everything that I want to build, everything that I want to cultivate. And I'm committing that even when I don't feel like doing it, even when I don't see a reason to do it, even when I am not in the best place that I made the decision to do that thing in, I'm still going to do it because I love myself enough to know that I am deserving of that thing and I'm going to give it to myself. In the same way you discipline yourself. My faithfulness to me means that I'm not going to do things that I know are going to hurt me in the long run. If there's something that will give me joy now, but I know in the future it's going to cause me pain, I am not going to take that instant gratification because I have faithfulness to my higher purpose of myself. My attachment to myself says that I love myself so much that I'm betting on the future me. I'm betting on my higher me, not just my low instant gratification, lower vibrational me. So I'm not making decisions that are going to put me in compromising situations. I'm not giving myself to people that aren't going to love me. I'm not treating myself in ways that aren't going to show the utmost love and respect for Ariante. And so I'm just asking, are you faithful with yourself? And so to my journal prompt for you guys today is, in what way do you feel like you can be just a tad bit more faithful to yourself? In what ways are you what way are you letting yourself down slightly or maybe dramatically that you feel you can cultivate a better faithfulness to yourself in? What area of your life would you like to be more faithful in? And write about that thing and make a commitment to yourself to how you're going to add that thing into your life in the future. So again, the journal prompt is, in what way have you not been the most faithful to yourself? In one way, and how can you cultivate that faithfulness from here on out? And write that commitment to yourself in that journal entry as well. And so here's mine. So faithfulness. Today I'm committing to being more faithful to me. One way I haven't been faithful with myself is my meditation practice. We have an on and off relationship, and dedicating my life to loving myself from this day on, I want to at least meditate 10 minutes daily. So in order to make sure I attain this goal, I am setting an appointment with myself that I will meditate after my shower every day for 10 minutes. Loving and respecting myself first, I understand. Loving and respecting myself first, I understand divine appointments with me are of the most importance. God is love, Only.Ariante. So I'm dedicating myself to my meditation to give myself that quiet time to silence the loud voices in my head. And so 10 minutes, and make that time, make that appointment, set it with yourself, and make sure that you show up for you every day. So if you're watching this video, I hope that the sun is shining. I hope you're loving yourself. I hope that you're being faithful to yourself, or this is at least getting your juices flowing to how you can be more faithful to you every day and start making a habit that can make you just a tad bit more faithful to you. Because when we become more faithful to ourselves, we can attract other people that are going to carry us with that same faithfulness as well as themselves, and only then when we know we're putting ourselves in capable hands. So I love you. I hope you're having a great day. I hope the sun is shining. Please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Bye, guys.